Are you ready? One man, one decision, one desire.
I'm ready.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know.
Okay. Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, I'm Robbie. This is Kyle. How you doing, buddy?
Doing all right. How are you?
Dude, happy April.
We
Happy
made
April.
it.
Spring is truly springing upon us. We're just ignoring the fact that it's in the 30s right now. As we sit here, we're just going to move past that. It is April. Spring is officially sprung.
The weather sucks today.
Yeah, the weather is not great today, but you know what, folks? That's okay. We're going to move past it because, like I said, it is April. Did you know it's April? I've said like 4 times now.
No, I actually honestly don't. Like, you could say as many
Kyle
times
doesn't even
as
look at a calendar. Kyle doesn't even look at a calendar. He just goes by the sun.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, if you walked outside today and be like, oh, it's April, and you're like, well, I mean, you got the showers part right. Not April's the temperature, though.
We'll see if they bring May flowers.
We'll see.
But anyway, glad to be back for another episode here of On a Couch, and as always, glad for our 2 sponsors, Diamond Organizing and Wes Woodson. Big shout out to both of them. As always, they just keep riding with us, and much like all of you watching, all 5 of you watching. But tonight's episode is going to be a fun one. We're going to bring back another edition of On a Couch Game Night. Yes.
Yay.
Our favorites when we dive into the world of games and nights and
games
all of that.
And nights.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Nailed it.
Yeah.
See?
Boom.
Yep. It's the Zelda episode, guys. No,
yeah. But we're actually going to bring back a game that we haven't done in a little bit, but definitely wanted to do again, finally, and that is Sports 20 Questions. Now, for those of you who don't know what Sports 20 Questions entails, basically, Kyle and I have each thought of an answer, so to speak, and the other person has to try to guess our answer using only 20 yes or no questions. So you basically get up to 20 questions, and then you have to guess. You can obviously guess at any point before the 20 questions are up, but once you get to 20 questions, you have to make your guess. Yeah. So we've each thought of an answer. We're just going to do 1 round each, because these games tend to take a while.
What? No, Robbie, we're supposed to do 50 of them each. What are you talking about? That was what we agreed with.
If we did that, we may actually be over like 24 hours straight trying to do the episode. That'd be wild. You know how they do sometimes like 24 hours of like barefoot soccer, 24 hours of what for charity? We should do 24 hours of On a Couch streams. 24 hours of On a Couch streaming.
Just do 50 questions.
Just sit on a couch for 24 hours and just stream. Live stream.
Okay, Robbie, we're on the couch.
For 24 hours.
That'd be pretty wild.
That'd be something that I have no interest in ever partaking in.
No.
Anyway.
God, no.
All right, Cal, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to guess first or give? Or would you like me to guess first? Basically, would you like to guess first or do you want me to guess first?
I'll go first this time.
So, am I guessing or are you guessing?
Oh, you can guess mine.
Okay, yeah. I understand. All right, I'm ready. All
okay.
Right, are you ready?
No.
Okay.
But we'll do it anyways. That's okay. Okay, so I just start off?
No, I don't.
Oh no, you just.
I'm doing the 20 questions.
Okay, I'm chewing gum, by the way.
Yeah. Just, I don't know if you want to.
I don't know why I said that.
I don't know if you want to like keep track. I didn't have a paper or anything like that, or a pencil. Hold on 1 second.
Actually, I think we might.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Zelda's a really great game, guys. Love this game. It's actually one of my favorite series. definitely play
you
Twilight
can-
Princess. Oh,
You
anyways,
can keep marks of how many questions I use using that.
Twilight Princess.
Sorry about that, folks. Hopefully Kyle kept you entertained for those 10 seconds. Alright. Are you a person? Yes.
Yep.
You can speak. You don't have to just head nod.
I'm going to do the mute version now. Yeah. So,
Miming. Yeah.
yep.
Alright, so you're a person. Okay. Are you a male? Yes.
Question 2, yeah. I'm just trying to make sure I got this.
Alright. Are you...
Actually, I'm gonna do this.
Alright, so you're a person and a male. Mm-hmm. Are you alive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you currently involved in your sport? No, okay. Were you involved in your sport after 1990?
Yes.
Okay. Were you involved in your sport after 2000?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Were you a baseball player?
Nope.
Okay. I'm a baseball player. Did you play a sport professionally? Did you play your sport professionally?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that person did.
Okay. Were you a football player?
No.
Ooh. How many am I at so far?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, so about halfway done. So we got about a little over 10 to go.
Mm-hmm.
Were you a basketball player?
Nope.
Okay. Were you a hockey player?
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, you know what? I'm starting to formulate one. So I'm just gonna go for it. Were you a goaltender? All right. Are you Martin Brodeur?
Nailed it.
Nice. Because I know,
Winner.
with all due respect to you, Kyle, I know like there's not that many hockey players that you knew, especially from our sort of time frames.
Yeah,
so
right.
and you always would talk about Martin Brodeur. So as soon as I established hockey, I was like, there's a more than 50% chance he's talking about Martin Brodeur.
51%?
Yeah, you and your pen. Oh wait, I want to do that. All right. Well, so
here.
How many did it take me?
Let's count it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and you got 13 was the answer.
Perfect. So 13. Very good. All right.
Nailed it.
So now, all right. Now it is your turn to try to guess mine. Let's see.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Let's see how well you do.
Do you need this at all?
No, because I'm just going to tally on my phone.
That means I can do this now while we do this.
Rubber pencil.
Ooh, okay. Anyways. That's the halftime show, guys.
Yeah.
We're halfway there, so this is the halftime show.
Super Bowl had Bad Bunny. You get treated to Kyle shaking his pencil.
Yes.
Shake, 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 shake your pencil. All right.
Cool.
You ready? You can start guessing whenever you like.
All right. Are you a place?
No.
Okay. Are you a person?
No.
Are you a thing?
Yes.
An object?
Yes. Oh, what? Saying thing. Was that two separate guesses? Thing.
Just forget the object question. Just say thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll assume a thing. We'll assume object. A thing like object. Yeah.
It can be kind of the same.
Well, I guess it could be like. Anyway, well, maybe I kind of gave that part away this time, but that's okay.
Yeah, no worries.
All right.
We'll just stop at thing. Don't worry about object.
Yeah.
We'll. Okay, so the thing. Okay. You know what? Instead of object, I'm going to replace it with this. Is it something you can pick up?
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Is it... Is it a... I'm trying to think of the right way to ask this question. Is it a tool?
No.
I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. All right, so not a tool. Is it a... Can you throw it?
Yes.
Okay. Is it part of football?
No.
Okay. Is it part of basketball?
No. By the way, you are 8 questions.
Is it part of baseball?
No.
Part of hockey?
No.
Wait, you don't throw in hockey. Hold on.
I mean, you could throw, like, there's certain objects you use in hockey that you could technically throw if you wanted to.
Okay.
But no, it's not part of hockey.
Okay. I see what you mean. Just like in general, like something that's like light enough where you can pick up.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
You're at 10 so far.
Okay. Is it related to track and field?
No.
I was gonna guess like discus or something like that. All right. So what are we, 11 now?
11, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what do we say? It is not a tool, but you can pick up and throw it, right?
Yeah, I guess I don't consider it to be I guess it sort of goes back to what your definition of tool is.
Yeah.
It
can be a very
tool
vague.
is, I guess technically, like, it could be considered, if you I don't consider it to be a tool, so to speak, but
Right.
I mean, other people could technically consider it, so it's kind of a tough question to answer.
That's fair. Yeah, tool's kind of a vague term.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Is it hard?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like durable, I should say. Is it durable? That's the question.
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Okay. Is it commonly used?
It is. I'll say this: it's commonly used in a sport, obviously.
Commonly used in sport, yeah.
You're at 13.
Yeah. Okay. So it's something you pick up and throw. Not technically a tool. I feel like I'm not asking the right question.
If I were you, I don't mean to lead the witness here, but if I were you, I would go back to like
Overruled.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
No, so if I were you, I would go back to like trying to narrow down the sport, because that might be very helpful.
Okay. So remind me again. I already said.
You already said the main four, like baseball, basketball, hockey, football, and then you said track and field.
So none of those. Ooh, so we're going off grid here. Okay. Is it a sport that I've ever played?
Yeah, in some form or another. Yeah.
Okay. The plot thickens. Okay. Oh boy.
I know you've played the sport in like at least one form. I don't know if you've played in like the main form, but I know you've played in like one form of this sport.
Okay. Oh man. One form of this sport. Oh. Sport has a lot of forms then, okay.
At least a couple.
A lot of evolutions of, let's see.
Yeah.
Let me think. I'm gonna make sounds while I think. This is my thinking sound. Is it tennis related?
No.
I've played tennis.
You're at 15 so
Ooh, so close. Okay. Is it swimming related?
No.
I think what else
You know, I will give you one lifeline, aka one hint that is not related to a question. If you would like to use it at any point, I will throw a lifeline in the game, and I will give you one hint that does not count towards your questions if you want to use it.
You know what? I'm gonna go on hard mode. I'm gonna try see if I can try to guess it with whatever I have left.
Fair enough.
If I don't get it, then that's okay.
Okay.
I will take the loss.
You're on number 16, just so you know.
Number 16. Okay, so 5 more essentially until I have to guess the answer.
Right.
Okay. Is it a frisbee?
No.
Okay, I was going a little awkward on that. Okay, hold on. I was thinking like pick up and throw. Okay.
Well, I guess I hope I didn't lead you astray by saying like you could pick it. I mean, you could technically throw it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you would.
That it's like
yeah.
Like you're able to pick. Yeah. It's something you're realistically like if you wanted to just pick.
If you really wanted to pick up and throw this object, you could. But
okay, I just gotta nail the sport down then. Okay, so I'm on 17, right?
Yeah.
It's a tough one, guys. Or maybe you guys would be like, Kyle, it's this. I
don't know.
Let's see. All right. Okay. Is it based on a water sport?
No.
Okay, so that eliminates that.
You're at 18, and like I said, you not that you'll use it, but you do have your one lifeline.
Okay. We'll see. I feel like there's a really obvious sport that I'm missing. There's a very obvious sport that's like dangling like really close to me that it's just like, oh,
well, the funny thing is like, if I gave you the hint, like it would become even more obvious.
It became. Gotcha. I'm trying to think of all the objects and sports I didn't even get to. So none of the 4 major sports, not swimming, not tennis.
Not track and field.
Not track and field, and definitely in none of the water sports, so it wouldn't be like swimming or kayaking or anything. Whoa. You know, it's funny. I'm like, wait. What have we done that's... Oh, wait a second. Is it golf related?
Yeah.
Okay! Nailed it!
So you're at 19.
Oh boy, okay. Hold on. See, this is okay. All right.
So you have you have one more question and then a final guess.
Okay. Is it round?
Yes.
Is it a golf ball?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Can I?
Whoa. I think I was like down the line, right?
You were literally on your final guess.
Jesus Christ.
Good job.
Thank you.
Can I tell you what the hint? If you had used your lifeline, can I tell you what the hint I would have given you was just for yucks?
No.
I was going to say that the sport or a variation of this sport. Of the sport that this object is part of is one that we have played on this show.
Gotcha. Okay. Took me a second because I'm trying to literally go through all the
So
sports
we
that
have played a variation of golf on on the show.
Nailed it.
I don't know if you've ever played. I honestly don't even know if you've ever played like regular golf. I know we have played obviously mini golf together.
We have
on the show.
That was because I was thinking of all the sports. I'm like, okay, what have we played? What have we played? And then I'm trying to think of all the sports I've played and throughout high school and middle school and everything. And I'm like, wait a second, hold on, Robbie and I've done golf.
We have, I don't know.
Or mini golf.
The only question I wanted to ask you, now that you know the answers, was my answer to the tool question at all deceiving there?
No.
Okay.
No, it wasn't. I understood what you meant. I understood, it's a thing you could physically pick up and throw.
Yeah.
Which is still it's if you wanted to throw, you could, but it's not something that people generally throw. I get that.
I don't know if
or they may not generally.
That's the thing. I don't know if you consider a golf ball a tool, so to speak. You know what I mean? It's
that's fair. That's kind of a vague term too. I feel like tool can be
it could be a tool, a tool in the game, but I don't think of it as a big time tool in the sport of golf. So I guess that's what I was going for.
I would say a golf club would be more
considered
I would say
a golf club is more like a tool, or one of those sticks that you put in the holes or something, one of those flags you put in the hole. I would say more those would be tools.
Yeah. Cool.
So, but good job. We both got each other's.
Let's go.
We both guessed each other's. That
was good.
Yeah, that was a fun game, and I'd be very curious for you folks at home if you got either one of ours. How long did it take you to ultimately guess it? Definitely drop a comment if you guessed either or both of our answers, and if so, how long did it take you at home to get to it? So be very curious to find out that. All right, so now we are going to transition to the second portion of our episode, which we always like to do, being the Robbie's final thought of the night and the Sue's reviews. I'm going to go first just because my final thought's kind of quick to the point here. April is a great month for sports, is my final thought. And I'll tell you why. First of all, you are in the home stretch of the NHL and NBA season, and then both sports playoffs begin in the month of April. So you've got that going for you. Baseball season has begun, in full. Obviously, MLB opening day technically occurred in March, but the main crux of the season begins in April. Red Sox home opening day is tomorrow. All these different things around here, especially going for us. Plus, the college and high school baseball seasons are either in full swing or beginning to get in full swing. There's lots of just really cool events that take place during the month of April. Around here, we've got the Boston Marathon, which is coming up in just a few short weeks from now. 18 days away, which is always very exciting time, especially from where we were recording. Being on the marathon, in a town on the marathon route, is very exciting, as always. But there's just a lot. Obviously the weather is turning better, the days are getting longer and longer, and it's just a fun sports month. There's a lot going on, lots of basically every night I feel like there's countless sporting events to watch on TV, and all that good stuff. So it's just a really nice month of sports, and I'm definitely very excited for it, and I think you all should be as well. So that's just my sort of final thought for the night. Again, nice, short, sweet, to the point there. And now I am going to toss the ball, maybe it's a golf ball, maybe it's not, over to Kyle for what will, I'm sure, be another rousing edition of the Sue's Reviews. So, Kyle, take it away.
All right, so I figured I'd talk about this movie that I just saw actually the other night. Fresh off of seeing it, saw it with actually our good buddy Jerome. So, hell yeah!
Shout out to Jerome.
who those of you don't know who've been on a couple previous episodes in the past. Yeah. So we end up going to see not the Ryan Gosling space movie, and no, not First Man. That's the other Ryan Gosling space movie. We went to see this current.
And by the way, I got to see Jerome just last week with Kyle for the first time in like months. Yeah. So that was very exciting.
That's right. It has been months. Oh my god. Yeah. That's right. So yeah, it was cool. We ended up going to the AMC theater over in Assembly Row, and we saw a showing of Project Hail Mary. There we go. Which I know it kind of sounds like a sports movie, which is like, but no, it's nothing really about sports. It's actually about saving the Earth that is gonna be dying. It's a very kind of it's a little bit of a kind of a gloomy subject initially, but it's a movie I think that tackles it with like a hopeful tone. Yeah. And the movie really relies on Ryan Gosling. Like, he really pretty much carries the movie. I think it's safe to say. Not that the other actors were bad. You know, the other actors I thought were really good. They had a good supporting cast, but they were kind of really there to sort of like explain how he got there. That's really, I think, the main reason of it. It really was his movie. Kind of in a similar way that The Martian, I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Martian with Matt Damon. Very good movie. I recommend very much that you guys watch that. That is a really incredible movie. Also kind of a similar idea where it's like a space movie with a very hopeful undertone though, and but the difference with this one is that Ryan Gosling you find out that Ryan Gosling is a school teacher. He teaches middle school science, and he kind of has his own, he's a very smart guy though. He knows a lot about science. He knows a lot about like astrophysics and all that stuff. And I don't know a lot of this science lingo, so if I mess up any of it, please correct me. So yeah. I like dropped out of like, physics back in high school, so that was a whole thing. Whatever. There you go. So basically what they do is they end up recruiting him to go basically in this incredible, crazy space mission to find to sort of like find a way to save the Earth in a way, like in very layman's terms. Like there's a whole scientific explanation. There's a whole thing about where he has to go and what he has to get in order to bring back to planet Earth. And it does get, like if you don't know that much about science, sometimes you might get lost a little bit in the lingo there. But overall, I thought the movie was really good. I had a really good time. I loved Ryan Gosling's performance. I thought he did a great job, just being the lead and carrying the movie. And he had a lot of great chemistry with certain characters. I'm not going to spoil this bit, though. So if you haven't seen I think one of the more recent trailers of it, I advise you actually try to stay away from, like, the trailers. Maybe watch the teaser, but definitely stay away from the trailers because they do spoil a very huge, very crucial moment, kind of a turning point in the movie that makes it a very different movie than what you're kind of expecting. So it is kind of like a space travel movie. There are very heavy sci-fi elements to it, but it's also very grounded in like reality and like in a very like kind of realistic scientific way. So, like if you're thinking it's going to be more like The Martian, I think in tone and in like sort of like the one man going out into space, kind of that whole story is there, but it goes in a bit of a different direction than a movie like The Martian. The Martian is kind of, how do we get this guy from Mars back to planet Earth? This is a little different. Like it's a guy going on a journey, and you kind of like, and he discovers a lot of very interesting things on this journey. So and then what they do is they actually use flashbacks throughout the movie, a little bit like Batman Begins, like a Christopher Nolan movie, to kind of explain how he got there. How he went from being just a everyday 6th grade teacher to space traveler that's going to save planet Earth. So It's if you like kind of those space type movies like 2001 and The Martian, it's actually based on a book so The Martian's based on a book, and this is also based on a book by that same author who did The Martian. So if you like that style, if you like the kind of the more hopeful kind of undertone mixed with like sci-fi and kind of space adventure elements and with incredible visuals, like this is one of those movies where I think you guys would get the best experience if you watched it in theaters. Like it is a really great theatrical experience. Like you get like all the great sounds and just like incredible sights of just when he goes in space, and like he goes to these different really cool colorful like just locations. You get to see kind of like the stars. It's really great. So yeah, I definitely recommend this movie. So the only thing, it's a little bit long. It's like about 2.5 hours. So if you don't mind that, then I say check it out.
Cool. Thank you, Kyle, for another rousing review on the Sue's Reviews, which when are his reviews ever not rousing, folks?
I mean, I could think of never.
Never. Not at all.
Never.
No. Don't go there. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so thank you for that, as always. And thank you, folks, for tuning in to another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. It's been great spending this time with you, as always. And big thank you to our two sponsors. Once again, Zyman Organizing, Wes Woodson. Thank you for your support. And thank you for the support of all of you out there. Whether this is your first episode or whether you've been with us since the beginning. Thank you. Just plain and simple. Thank you. And listen, if you like what you see, please drop us a like. Drop us a subscription. Ring the bell. Tell your friends. Post a comment, for crying out loud. We never get that many comments on our episodes. So please, drop us a comment. We enjoy when you guys do. And obviously you can find us right here on YouTube. We're also on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. Don't find us in real life, please. Just don't do it.
I'd rather not be stalking, guys.
Yeah, no stalking. Kyle will shake this pencil of doom in your face if you ever try to approach us in real life. No. But yeah, that is going to wrap up this edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. Like I said, just really appreciate you guys joining us. And as always, from the couch, that's Kyle. I'm Robbie. And we will see you next time for the next installment of On a Couch Talking Sports. Bye, everybody.